Well, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, high pressure giving us all that dry air that was nice in the evening, but yeah, I agree. A little hot in the afternoon there. We're looking at hot weather for 2 more days, then a little bit of a change moving in our direction. 96 is forecast high tomorrow. You can see the 90s throughout the state. What's going to happen now is that high pressure is going to weaken, and that's going to allow the coastal air to start rolling back in to the crossroads. In the short term means we're going to get a little fog and low clouds in the morning, and then still on the afternoon sunny stuff. But eventually, something is brewing in the tropics. Now, if it were organized in there, I'd tell you about it. But right now, it's a, shall we say, a distinct feeling. What we have here in Central America, you can kind of see a circulation. That is called the Central American gyre. All right, that means a circulation that's almost semi-permanent during the tropical season. Well, the computer models are picking up something brewing and getting into the Gulf of Mexico within about 5 to 6 days, 40% chance of a tropical system. So we're watching this very close. It would be later this week, October 2nd through the 5th. But here's the situation. If it forms, it would be in the Gulf of Mexico. And so at that point in time, we just jump up and down and start telling people about it. If it doesn't form, we're still going to get a surge of moisture coming in to the crossroads and giving us a shot at some rain. So I see that in the future. Meanwhile, as I mentioned, as I mentioned last week, the Atlantic is boiling. We've got 1, 2, 3 actual named systems, and the 4th one possibly organizing, and the 5th one is ours as well. We'll go to the other side of the world, the Pacific really, it's not that far, but I can show you again the Central American gyre. You can see how the storms are going. The general circulation is in this fashion. That is what would spin up a system right about here. And so let's just say it's too close for comfort. It's not there, so we can't predict its path, but there's a good possibility the pressures will drop and a spin will develop, and then we will get some shower activity around our area by the time we get to the early next week. So we're talking about 5 days out, and so we'll certainly watch it. The west coast of Mexico, I know we've been so busy with Helene that they've been slammed by numerous huge tropical storms, and boy, they need a break too. In the next 5 days, we look at, is there any rain on the horizon? Go to Wednesday, Thursday, all the way Friday, and nothing on top of us. But you notice this is that tropical thing trying to get organized, and by the time we get to Thursday, it'll be 200-300 miles off the coast. So we will certainly be watching to see if it develops. My personal hunch, this is just me talking, it will probably a circulation that rolls into Veracruz, Mexico. We'll keep our fingers crossed on that, because otherwise it would come this way or go that way. It's going to be an interesting week, shall we say, in the weather office. All right, tomorrow looking good in Port Lavaca, lots of sun. We're looking at 92. Easterly winds are slowly trying to come back in. That's maybe tomorrow or the next day, we're going to see some thick fog roll in the morning hours as that tries to replace all that dry air. So 2 more hot days, then partly cloudy. By Thursday, Friday, we start a few little garden variety showers. And right now, I'm looking at the potential of an increase in shower activity around here as that tropical air gets closer and closer and closer. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. We'd love for you to scan that, put